There's some places I go and some things I see that just spark my imagination. Like this view across the valley toward Nanton. Back at the end of the last ice age, this would have been a solid glacier, ice as far as you could see. Ice that brought glacial erratics like this one. Carried here by the glacier from far to the north, it was left behind when the ice melted. And though maybe not quite as obvious, this dry slough has glacial origins too. As the slough was drying up, a deer crossed it and left tracks in the clay. Clay that was also deposited here by melting glaciers. The geese that left these tracks here were walking on rock ground as fine as flour by the passing glacier. Over the millennia, the water in this shallow basin has sifted the silt, so that the finer stuff is up top, heavier stuff at the bottom. That's why these tracks are so distinct, and why the frost makes these really cool patterns. The wind, though, was getting mean and burning my eyes with the dust. So I kept on going south along the Porcupine Hills. There were folks out ice fishing on Pine Coulee Reservoir. How they managed to stay in one place in that wind, I don't know. It was really howling down the Willow Creek Valley, blowing hard enough that it even shook this ground juniper. But when the sun occasionally broke through, it was really quite pleasant. Warm. That sunshine made all the difference. But the Chinook was unrelenting. And getting over toward Trout Creek, man, it was screaming. You gotta know it's windy when branches start snapping off the trees. Right about here, my phone dinged with a warning from Environment Canada saying to watch out for gusty west winds. Yeah, got that one figured out already, thanks. But you can't have a Chinook without wind, and when you get a Chinook, you get these beautiful skies. That wind made it pretty uncomfortable to keep searching for more signs of the Ice Age, more glacial erratics. But just before sunset, I checked out this one. When I see things in southern Alberta like this, it really triggers my imagination. And I hope, in some way, it triggers yours, too.